Nicole, that's right. The Amarillo Fire Department says it's incredibly important to work together with nearby departments in times of need. And the Working Ranch Cowboys Association says it's something special to see folks giving back, like you said, in the Panhandle spirit. Lisa, Larry, the group endorsed all 4 candidates who were elected to Amarillo City Council, as well as the newly elected mayor. The PAC says they looked for leaders in the community who they hope will work together to better the city. Many Darrozette residents still without power after last weekend's ice storm took down power lines across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Now, the Ammons family feeding neighbors with the help from some local businesses. Lisa, Larry, that's right. No bites for me right now. But the Amarillo environmental health officials say it's best to follow the 3 Ds when it comes to mosquito safety: drain, dress, and DEET. While bars and restaurants across Amarillo are preparing for a busy New Year's Eve, they're also preparing to make sure you make it home safely. Vega High School is just one of 60 schools President Wendler is planning on visiting in the next 5 months. Lisa, Larry, this week is National Peace Officers Week, and communities across the country are paying tribute to officers, troopers, deputies, and constables who have died in the line of duty.
They gave their lives so that others can live in safety.
A national day of remembrance.
This is a tradition in law enforcement to honor our brothers and our sisters who have fallen in the line of duty.
The community paying respect to officers who gave everything for the service and protection of others.
It's not just for the law enforcement officers, it's for the public to come out and show their support for the officers that have given their lives to their communities.
We really have a respect for them and respect for law enforcement, and so we just want to come out and support them today.
We had a very good turnout of people who were not working in a law enforcement agency, and I think that that's important for the officers and the troopers and the deputies to see that.
Many taking a moment to honor a recently fallen officer.
Particularly special, I believe, this year as we lost Officer Sherlin on August 4th, 2016. And he was also a member of the Honor Guard. He was one of our longtime members, so it really makes this event come home. It's good for the families to see that the community supports them, and that those officers who are still out there on the job doing the good work, don't forget their loved ones that made that ultimate sacrifice.
Thank you very much. Hello, how y'all doing?
Stephanie Kanak is one of nearly 40 bell ringers asking for donations on behalf of the Amarillo Salvation Army this holiday season. But for Stephanie, helping people wasn't always something she could do.
I personally was a Salvation Army kid. If it wasn't for the Salvation Army when I was a child, I wouldn't have had a Christmas. So I feel like as an adult, I can give back. I can help kids and make, a difference in some kid's life.
Now, Stephanie's saying she feels driven to step up and support those in need.
I've been helped in multiple different ways, and so now it's my ability to give back.
With a local goal of $250,000, the Salvation Army working day and night, raising money to fund a number of programs, all made possible through the work of employees, volunteers, and donors.
Understanding the importance of the gift that's given to us, not just financially, but of people's time. That non-renewable commodity that people so generously share is significant, and it's not glossed over.
All funds raised and spent locally, contributing to a community that cares.
It says something of the personality of our area. It's a way for folks to feel connected and do something significant.
To Stephanie, being a bell ringer is about more than the money.
Just meeting people and hearing some people's stories, what they've been through, and sharing my testimony along the way. It helps us be a better community.
Colby Smalzel, ABC 7 News.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Loda Taylor has been delivering Meals on Wheels for more than 20 years.
It's something that's so dear to my heart. I just love the people, and you get attached to your people on your route. It's just something that you feel like you're really helping people.
Starting around 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, volunteers pick up meals and begin their routes around Amarillo. Taylor says the program provides a well-balanced meal to residents more than 60 years old who have trouble preparing food on their own.
Once in a while I'll fix bacon and eggs, but cooking is just almost out of my realm anymore.
In addition to the food, Taylor's saying this service gives homebound elderly residents something to look forward to. One woman invited us into her home but preferred not to be on camera.
I just enjoy seeing them every week, and it's nice to see them, nice that they bring the food, and I don't know if they get enough credit for everything they do.
Taylor saying the program goes far beyond food delivery.
A lot of times the people, this is the only contact they have for the day. And it's not only a social contact, but it's a safety check. It's just so much more than just a meal. It's so much more.
No hate, no fear, everyone is welcome here.
Amarillo men, women, and children marching in solidarity with the Women's March on Washington.
The reason it's so big is because it's nonpartisan, because it's not anti-Trump, it's not anti-anything, it's pro-women, pro-equality for all groups, and it's pro-communication, pro-dignity, pro-respect. Let's be kind to one another, and that's what this is about.
Marchers coming out in support of women's rights as human rights, but also for individual and personal reasons.
I am married to a woman. I'm also Mexican, and I have a 6-year-old son. So I'm the targeted minority that stands to lose something from this. So I really just want to stand up for my rights.
Amarillo event organizers estimating nearly 400 participants in Saturday's march.
Everyone is here together just marching for love and equality, and that, there's not that many opportunities in this city to do that, so I definitely want to be involved in that.
Amarillo Sister March organizer Jen Brooks urging folks to stand up for what they believe in at a local level.
Get involved in your government. If you don't like how things are, don't write a rant on Facebook. Get involved, talk to somebody. We have a mayoral race coming up. Let's see what happens. I want to see it. We've seen more political engagement because of this, last election, and there is nothing but great things that could come out of that. So I'm looking forward to the next 4 years.